Alright, let's get into this. This is going to be the last time I take this, I think. We're having a lot of glitches and stuff, but... Alright, here we go. So, I decided that I want to commentate over this video, over this replay, because I think it's the highest quality game that I've ever played. I got 13 kills at the end of this game, and like I've had a lot of games where I have like over 20 kills, but the reason why I think that's the best game I've ever played is because I ran into a lot of great players who everyone at this point in the game knows how to build on Xbox. So I ran into a ton of great players who know how to play the game, and and I killed them with like barely taking any damage or to no damage easily. And it was with like really solid techniques, catching them by surprise and stuff like that. Quick building, great decision making, and so yeah, I wanted to go over this one. And yeah, you could tell that they were surprised that they got killed that way because I got a lot of people who spectated me. Alright, so right now I hear this guy. I don't know if he's above or below me at this point until right there I saw the pallet explode above me. So I knew he was above, so he has to drop down. I also heard he has a shotgun right there, and so I'm hiding right now. I don't want to go too late. Got him in one shot there with the AR, and then finished him. I kept shooting because I knew he was one shot. Got a shotgun, so we're ready to get some kills here. So as you can see here, I have a potion out. And so I just heard a metal door. When you hear a metal door when you're in here, that means that they're below. Because all the metal doors are in the the dining room right here. So I just see this guy in front of me. Just make sure to get a good solid shot. No one expects this move. In those situations, I always find that people rush their shots. And so what I do is I try to bait out the first shot like I did there. And it usually turns out really well. Like that guy rushed his shot and missed it. I knew he was using the pump by how it sounded. Went in and took the kill. So there's 50 people up at this point. So like that kind of explains why I didn't get many kills. Because the game just started. Tons of people are already dead. And I have 2 kills. At this point, like it's really not bad to have 2 kills. But the game's progressing really quickly. I hear a guy behind me. This building right here to my right. This building's a maze. This one's really hard to find people because this game is so bad with like being able to tell if they're above or below you. Like in Call of Duty, like you have no problem, right? But in this game, you really do. And so like, man, he was hiding right there. Jeez, I didn't know that. It's crazy being able to see things like that. But you'll see how this develops. So for this building, because it's such a like you could run into like the Trump Tower, or, like Big Bertha or whatever. Yeah, I'm trying to break up the building right now. I don't know if it is yet. This building you can't just run through. There's so many walls. There's so many rooms that you can really just get drilled in the back of the head with a shotgun. Then you're either dead or one shot. And then you lose the fight and just blow the game. So in this building, I like to not just run into rooms, run through the building. I like to start at the top. Then go to the bottom, check that out, and then slowly figure out by going outside. I'm pretty sure I do that here. I go outside and I figure out where they are using the windows because there's so many of them. So here, as you can see, like I'm looking below me there. I see him there. That lagged, but I jump shotted, hit him, took most of his shield off. See, and so I'm not at this point, because when I'm in Tilted, like you need to be aware of everything that could be happening around you as well. So if you look at the top right, you can see there's a guy to my left. This guy's in front of me. This guy just put down a trap. This building, like you can't tell where these traps are coming into. And so at this point, I heard 2 pairs of footsteps. So I'm playing it extra safe. I decide I want to dip out. And I see this ramp and I realize that a kid just like went up there on it based on the footsteps I heard. Hit him once, got him one shot, switch to my sub. I'm pretty sure that's a green sub. Okay, so I killed that guy. I hear these footsteps, and I think it's getting a little busy. I don't have full shield, and so I decide that I want to back off outside again and check out where this guy was looking before. I think like what a lot of players don't understand is that to have like a 50% win rate or like even a 30% win rate, Uh, and like I mean, I'm still getting quite like more kills than almost anyone in the world, like any casual player. So I see that guy below me. But you have to play it really smart, and there has to be a lot of things running through your head, like these things I'm talking about now, like why I didn't run through that building, you know, why I looked through the window. I see this guy, I try to bait him out to that side, I break this to bait him thinking that I'm going that way, backs off, doesn't see it, bang, and so I killed him by shooting him in the leg right there. So I hit the thing on the right, then moved to the left, finished him off because he wasn't expecting it. It's like those things are just so hard to defend against because the chance of the player like that you're playing against, the chance, man, this is laggy. The chance that he, I think maybe I was lagging in game at this point. The chance that he's actually playing it that smart is just so slim that like to defend against that, it's like can be like, I don't know, it could be like kind of irresponsible, but at the same time, I think it's best to play it way too safe. Act like everyone you're fighting is really good. Unless you're going for a super high kill game, then like you want to assess to see how good they are. And so so like usually at this point, like in Tilted, I'll have like 9 kills or something. But I don't think that's, but like the kill number isn't really like the impressive thing to me about different gameplays. It's like more like how will I play it. So like at this point, I see that the circle's here. I'm on the edge. I think I still think it's a pretty good spot to get some kills, especially because I saw a building up here before, and this is another building you don't just want to run through. I think the reason why a lot of people really like Trump Tower and the one next to it with all the wood is like because one, they have resources, and two, because you can just run through them and like it's still kind of mazy where you can play it smart, but at the same time there's a lot of things that that you can do, and there's a lot of open space, whereas in these buildings, in the L buildings, you can't just run through it, or at some point you're just gonna get like trapped or something. Like you can't check every corner in there, so here I'm just getting matted up. I just realized that these buildings you can hit the corners and stuff. Oh, I remember what happens here. So yeah, this is also a really good spot because it's inside the circle. It's like this is the most strategic way you can play Tilted, and get kills. You know, it's like you sit on top of a building or on top of like a hill or something that faces that's the edge of the circle, so people have to push to you or like around you or something. In the distance, I see this guy building up. Then right there, I see the guy below him. I'm watching him as I'm shooting this guy, but I'm not worried about him. I think like a lot of players think that that when they watch a player, like they like a lot of people would have thought that I didn't see that guy based on like I didn't react to it, but I really just wasn't worried about him at all. Like you gotta pick your priorities. Oh, I did not know there was a guy behind that mountain. Interesting. Yeah, CLC. I want both these kills. I want both their loot. I'm not worried about this guy on the air right now. I drop. He takes off my shield quick. I decided to build over to make sure that he doesn't hide advantage. And then, so I build over to make it look like I'm going to go over him. And then I drop to the side, which gave me the advantage. Just shotgun, bang. Okay, so right now, I'm taking these shields. I'm healing up, looking to the top left of the mountain. Bang, there he is. He's running. He's obviously trying to get out of there. So I think right there, I got a really solid shot. He's obviously trying to run. I just took damage, so he's trying to get out of there. I know it. So I start building, not like quad layering, but double layering my stairs because I didn't think he would turn around and fight because I dinked him and he looked like he was really trying to dip. So here I'm just trying to take some damage off him, maintaining high ground. That's the main thing. As long as you can maintain, because most kids would have dropped like right here, for instance. But clearly, as you can see, I really didn't have to. You know, it was way smarter to stay up there and maintain the height advantage. Even though I could have slowed down, probably won that, but I would have probably had to build, maybe taken more damage by him and stuff. But yeah, instead I took 0 damage and got the fat potion. So I have 6 kills at this point. There's 21 up. I'm in a sketchy spot right now. You know, these rivers are just not the best spots. But at the same time, I feel like, see, as you can tell, I'm just jumping and looking everywhere as I go. So I see this building. Yeah, I'm just checking everywhere around me that I could possibly check. Keeping my mats up. So yeah, so right now I have let's see, I have a med kit, I have a blue burst, I have a fat shield, and so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get closer. I'm trying to get closer. And what the heck? What just happened to my screen? Oh, there we go. For some reason it just dimmed out on my screen right here. Okay, so this is my favorite part of the game right here. So I hear shooting in front of me east where that guy is, and I hear shooting to my right where that other guy is. I saw this guy build this pyramid base. I realized he was good. Whenever someone builds a pyramid, know they're good. And so there's a guy to my right, guy in front of me. I'm ignoring the guy to my right because I picked my priority. This guy's close to the circle. I'm trying to get in the circle. I don't want to get chased down. Don't want to get stuck. But I decided that the guy in front of me is good because he used a pyramid. So I'm playing it smarter. Really want to get the advantage. I see him build that, so I assume there's someone else to the right by him. So that's why I'm pushing to the left. He built up there. I'm wondering why. And so I push to the left. I don't see him yet. I push to the left to avoid all confrontation. I see him right there. See, I'm going to use this house. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Use the house to sneak up on him. I'm crouching so he doesn't hear my footsteps as easy. Jump on him. Bang, bang. Knock all of his shield and some of his normal health. And then we start building. Make sure you're doing stuff like this here, where you build over him. Even though he knocked me down, I still had a huge advantage. Right there, I didn't want to take damage, so I built when I possibly could have finished him. Dropped him. Bang, bang, finished it. Watch out for the trap. Alright, so I know people are coming in from the storm right now because I saw that guy to my right earlier. So I'm looting quick. There's more stuff. Bang, there he is. Build double wall stairs. Use the scar that I just picked up. Look, check behind me. It's always important when you're right next to the storm. Always expect people to be wrapping around. Ooh, so I noticed this guy's sniping with the new sniper. I don't see him push up here actually, which is interesting. I hear him now. I decided to oh wow, I thought I was going to try to shoot him down, but instead I outbuilt him. I kind of rarely do that, even though I could build faster than most people. So I got there. That was a good build by him. He had the disadvantage. When I see people building ramps like that, he expected me to still be in that middle portion, but when I see people building ramps on top of stuff, most people will either build up, or like move away. I find the best way to counter that is to push on top of them. And so I'm pretty sure at this point I have 4 people spectating me, maybe 5. That guy definitely was spectating me. And so I think at this point I realized there's too much loot for me to carry, and so might as well just pop that for the 100 shield rather than the 75. Yeah, what am I gonna do? Pick up the med kit probably. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Yep. So it looks like I have max wood, max brick, probably like 500 metal from the 8 kills I have. And yeah, right now there's like 5 people spectating me. Because like that last guy that I fought was good. You know, he was sealing off with floors and with pyramids, which is super uncommon. So right now I already saw one of these guys up in front of me here. I know people are there because I just saw brick, I think, being built. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what to do. I want these kills. I know I want these kills. I'm playing super well. I think I could go for them. I just had to make sure no one was behind me. So here we go. Let's see how I play this. I forget. So I'm using the tree as cover, using the rock as cover, because I know that they're on that building fighting. Oh, I see that guy jump off using a bounce pad. Boom. I have the advantage there. Take the shots. Knock all of his shield off. Outbuild him. Then I completely forget about the guy to the right here. Not forget, but I just didn't know he was this close. So he shoots me. I jump on the pad. Try to outbuild him, kind of fail, but then I outbuild him for sure there. And yeah, he fell down. See, that strategy that I'm using is really not used enough on console. Jump, or anywhere I guess. Jump, stair. And so here, okay, here, jump, floor, stair, so it sticks. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. I just decided to shoot it down. So I'm watching out for the spike pad. I think I shoot out with my scar. Yeah, I do here. And then now I'm watching out for that guy up top. That was probably my favorite maneuver of the game. like my favorite single move of the game, not my favorite like fight, because like, I didn't really put up much of a fight, but that dropping on top of his bounce pad to get there. So see this guy up here. I'm just trying to soften him up. I know I'm gonna have to fight him in a second. Worst movement. So right now I have like 5 or 6 people spectating me. Like that guy, you know, he was quick using the bounce pads. He's really like he's not used to just getting like completely destroyed like that. So here I'm trying to build a little higher, get a better angle. I'm waiting, so like I could have been drilling at him that whole time, but I wanted him to think that I forgot. So here so he would just let his guard down. So I flip my ramps, boom, build up. He's going for the supply drop right now. I see that how did I know he was on that side? I forget how I knew he was on that side. I thought he'd be using the rock as cover, as he was actually, which was what happened. And then, oh, quick builds. Quick building is like not nearly as important as smart building. I think that's my whole strategy. Is like there's quite a few people, like players surprisingly, that like can build up faster than me. And so right there, I wanted to go for the supply drop. I shoot a few bullets to scare him off to think that I'm not going to go for it. And so I grabbed the rocket launcher, which I think is the best gun. Well, the drum gun's really good too. The rocket launcher and the drum gun, I think, are the two best. So I'm looking for this guy. I see him bouncing. It's just like ridiculous. I just drill his shield off. I shoot that for the bounce pad just in case I hit back on it. I'm just going to destroy him. Build up a little higher because I want to use this bang to gain, I believe it was 10 green health. I see him build up there. People are behind me. This dude's trying to mess with me. And so there's a cliff behind me that's the best spot in the game, which I think this guy's going for, so which is why I start building like this. Man, it's really powerful to use that stairwell. I have the advantage, take a few shots, check behind me to make sure this guy isn't rushing me. I'm not sure where he is at this point, but I'm pretty sure he's around that build. So I keep checking, don't want him to come behind me. Bang, he shoots a sniper, bullet at me, I'm going to build up quick. This guy, launch pad, I read where he is perfectly, bang, drill him. He doesn't think I'm going to push him, I'm still going to be up there. Man, that was just good. That was good. It was so unpredictable that I'd already be on him because my plan, I was confident I was going to hit that. And even if I didn't hit that, I would still have height advantage. So at this point, I have a lot of people spectating me. I have 11 kills. You know, all of them are happening pretty recently, and I lost this guy. I don't know where he is. I thought he was still going to be over there, which I might. Do I fire a rocket? I'm not sure. Oh my gosh, I had no idea he was right under me. That's crazy. That's crazy. So I'm just flipping my ramp and stuff. This sound glitch you're hearing, it's a glitch, by the way. That did not happen in the real game. I don't know what that was. But I decided to rotate quick. Bang, he shoots behind me. Bang, bang, building walls behind me as I go. And I believe right there I saw his feet. Right there, I'm pretty sure I saw his feet. Take the best place in the game. Early rotations are with this new circle thing, which I like it. I like it. It's more exciting in the end game. But it's really important to early push it. If you can get it before anyone else, like that's huge, you know. So here, I'm looking for the third guy. I know where the second guy. I know where this other second guy is, and so I decided to just pyramid out, look for the third guy, try to figure out where he is. And as you can see here, I'm about to find him. I'm about to find him in a second. I see that ramp to the left being finished up, and now I'm just staring at him. It's more clear in game because I have this edited out, and so you could actually see him super clearly. I'm ready to take some shots, dink off some shield when I can. Bang. Right now I'm editing away that stuff so I can take some shots at him. Just waiting for him to be still so I can ensure that I'm going to get at least, 30, 40 shots. Right there, bang. Take off 30. Bang. 50 down. He's just pushing out. I have a rocket launcher. I'm not using it yet, and I'm looking to my left to make sure this guy didn't rotate to my left, just in case. I don't want to. Last thing I want is to get sniped. I'm in the power position. People want to kill me, so I'm just checking over there, waiting. This guy isn't a threat, so right here you'll see me actually completely forget about him. Doing my turn. Not worried about him at all, really. Just looking for this other dude. looking for this other guy. Bang, see him right there. Boom, he actually hit me for quite a bit. All my shield's gone. He's against the storm though. And so rocket, shoot my normal gun. Bloom, bloom, bloom. Didn't hit him with a single one of those shots. Bang. I tell my spectators this is a dub. And just watch this. This is just a great strat here. So this guy was he was trying to just slowly knock me down. He thought he could do it just by hitting this, you know. He thought he could tag me while I'm up there, and then I think he was playing left and he tags me. I give him the face. I give him the palm of the face. And here, so what happens? He keeps shooting my thing. Trying to break me down. I'm just hitting him with this. I know I'm testing to see how long he'll do it for. I'm not sure how long he'll do it for. Obviously, he's going to keep on doing it. So I'm just going to do this. Do this, do this. He's inching further and further out. See, I'm getting my gun ready, and bang, bang, bang. That's game right there. Victory Royale. So, like, those are some of the things that are going on in my head while I'm playing. There's a lot that goes into, like, being able to have a 50% solo win rate, but I don't know. Just as you play more and more, you'll get there. And